All right, we're on.
Good
Hello.
morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Back again.
Yes, we are back.
Yeah, we thought, and we are actually
Oh,
drinking real
yes.
coffee
Real
this
coffee
morning
today.
instead of water.
Yeah.
So, welcome. And we thought we'd do a video today, real short one, on uh, bringing our awareness into the now, into
Yeah.
the present. And it was some good conversation that we had about it. And
hmm
so we thought we would bring it to you and see what you think.
Yeah. Yeah. And with all this, the stuff that's going on out there right now, it's a couple days before Thanksgiving. And so now we're also thinking about the getting together or not being able to or whatever, Holidays always bring up those emotions. So how do we glide through this gracefully, and create the life,
Yeah.
that's meant to be for all of us?
Hmm.
And so we were talking about it and pulled a card from the Hathor's deck, and it is the portal of now. And it's a subject we like to talk about a
Yeah.
lot. So I want to read this to you and yeah,
Yeah.
jump in anytime something comes
Yeah.
to you. The portal of now, check this out. Practice bringing your awareness into the present now and to present focus. It is one thing to have this as a concept in the mind, and it is another thing to practice it moment to moment. Imagine the skill needed to walk a tightrope. Each step is in the now. If the walker allows themselves to think about the steps beyond the current one, they lose their focus and they lose their balance. It is by staying in the now, all energy focused on the current step, the task in the moment, that they complete the walk successfully. Right? That's a good analogy.
It is, and Eckhart Tolle, I think many of you are familiar with and probably have read the book The Power of Now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the synopsis of it is that it everything. When you focus on the now, on your current moment, on your task at hand, um, how can you entertain thoughts of worry or concern about will the future bring? And it's not real easy to do. Although it does happen to us, I'm sure many times during the day we get very focused on what we're doing, that everything else is just outside of us right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling Billy when I woke up this morning, I have a little Christmas tree scene in the house with lights, and everything has Christmas lights in this house.
Yay!
But I really focused on that. And it wasn't so much a meditation as it was just focusing on that. And I was really into the beauty of the lights and the little tree. And I did think about Christmases past, but I didn't think about the future at all. I was really focused on that. And finally, when I was done, I realized, wow, that was really a neat experience. And it
Yeah.
could have been anything.
Yeah. But you
So,
let go. You were
yes.
present in the now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember painting for somebody once. They wanted that slogan, your point of power is always in the present moment.
Right.
Same thing as what's being said here.
Yeah.
And it's so true because that's when you're really your truest you. I mean, if we're thinking and feeling things, we're manifesting all the time, but then we're like, oh, why does this happen? Because we're not really present.
Right.
When you're present and you're in your peace, it's so much easier to create naturally from that.
And another area where that really presents itself is when you're talking with somebody
Yeah.
on the phone, even. Uh, are you really with them? Are you really listening to them, or is your mind someplace else?
Yeah, on your shopping list or
Yeah,
whatever.
whatever. And I must admit, sometimes I catch myself in that instance because I do a lot of phone calling and I talk with people and I get phone calls where they have their stories and it's very easy to kind of drift off. Uh, but I'm doing them an injustice by
Mm-hmm.
doing that. And I need to stay focused on what they're saying. And for the most part, I do. But there are times, but those are the conversations that are the best when you're really connected.
Yeah, yeah, when you're really connected.
Yeah.
And I think what we experience, or what you may be alluding to, is, when we're in those conversations, and sometimes they seem to loop around, especially if it is a somewhat negative focus. Like if you come in, feeling good, joyful, happy to hear that person's voice, but they're needing to share something with you, but it is an energy that pulls you down slightly. And when you want to stay in a good place in the now, it's hard, because that's, I think, unconsciously sometimes our mind drifts from that, because
Yeah.
there's a part of us that really doesn't want to go down, like we want to lift each other up,
Yeah.
but in giving the person the floor, and then especially if someone's not used to being heard, sometimes they'll repeat it and they'll be in that loop. We talked
Yeah.
about that the other
Yeah.
day too.
Yeah.
So in the portal of now, I believe if you just take that breath and ground yourself with that person, I mean, if you're just beaming that light and that love, I don't think they can get lost too much, and you can really be there, like you say, where you are really doing them a service, when you're in your loving energy. And then also know, even if they aren't ready to take it and it does become uncomfortable, it would be honoring yourself, to kind of interject and say something that, like flip it. That's our thing,
Yeah.
always flip it. Well, what's the best part of this? Or what do you think is the gift out of this? Or, something to flip the conversation.
Yeah. Well, when I call somebody, for the most part, I will always say, is this a convenient time to talk?
Good.
And they'll almost always they'll say, yeah, sure, no, it's no problem. Or they'll say, well, I only got like 10 minutes, and I appreciate that, I really do. So yeah, we can be real honest about that.
Yeah, because it helps set the stage.
Yeah.
You're kind of letting that person know, yeah, is it a good time? Because
Yeah.
you have good plans, you have a good
Yes.
intention with this phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, good stuff.
Yeah, good.
Good
Okay.
stuff. So, one more last paragraph
Yeah.
on this, and just getting back into the portal of now. And I think these last 2 sentences, or 3 sentences, really give you that feeling of, what is being in the now feel like? So, being present in each moment, you are more available to the experience, to others, and to yourself. Notice your breath. Notice the space you occupy in the room and in the now. Your portal of power is the now.
Ooh,
right?
that's
Just that
good.
feeling right there. So I hope you felt that too.
Yeah.
And just, feel yourself in the present moment. And just know, from here now, this is your point of power. So manifest. Happy manifesting.
Absolutely. Well, here's to you, girl.
Yes. Here's to you, Bear.
Yeah.
Here's to all of you. Have a fabulous, wonderful day and a blessed Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
holiday, and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. So we'll be back to you sometime in the future, and I hope you're enjoying this. These are just little snippets of our day. Whenever we get together, we have really great conversations, and one of us will say, hey, let's do a video.
Exactly. You never know. Would love for you to chime in.
Yeah. So, all right, everybody. Take care.
Yes. Blessings.
Love you.
Love you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.